Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be trying to light up a old Coleman stove, a vintage one, which is from 1977, and it is a 421E Tourister, or Tourist, just Tourist. Yeah, so it's from 77. I would have been 7 years old when this thing came out. So really good shape for 77, because I've seen a bunch of these that are just rust buckets. They still work, but they're rust buckets, kind of dirty. This is a little bit dirty, but in better shape than a lot of them that I've seen. This, could definitely do a new paint job on the inside, but the outside and the tank look great. Its own suitcase. So let's go and get a little bit closer, open it up, and see what the parts are. So let's go ahead and first I'll show you. You can just pick this sucker up, take it with you, and this takes white gas, or the Coleman camp fuel, which I got over here, which is very expensive. I think in the States you might still be able to get these for $10. This cost me close to 30. Well, with tax it probably cost me over $30. So the next Coleman, but for me by myself that'll be plenty. But there's also, these also come in dual fuel, which is the white gas camping fuel, and gasoline that you just get at the gas station, which is quite a bit cheaper, even though the price of gas has gone up. For your vehicle, for camp fuel, it is cheap compared to buying, propane and isobutane. Now the butane's a pretty good price. You can get 4 for under $10, but it doesn't work very good outside during the winter time. As isobutane, it worked, but the flame was low. And propane, I'm not sure how it reacts out in the cold, but I have a stove that takes propane as well. But again, this is white gas or camp fuel. So we'll go ahead and open this. And it comes with windscreens, which you can, if you got a really big pan and these things are in the way, let me go up a little bit here. These flaps, if they're in the way, you can just keep them like that. And you could have as long of a cooking vessel as you want. Fit pretty good for my my oblong, I believe it's a Lodge griddle. Now for that big pan I just bought, the 15-inch, kind of these burners were kind of on either end, so kind of awkward for that, but it'll fit most pans though. The big one, might have to test it. So all these, here's open these flaps here. And most of these stoves come with instructions right there, but I had to kind of troubleshoot and figure it out because it's old, so it didn't work exactly like the instructions. Pretty much the same, but the air nozzle, which is, I'll have to pull the tank out. So the tank doesn't sit inside while you're cooking it. You got to pull out, so I'll show you how to do that. All right, so you lift this up. Let me go back a little bit here so I can show you what's going on. So you pull the tank out. Stay. Doesn't want to stay. All right. All right, so you take the tank, and there's this tube sticking out of the tank right here. This is called I believe what they call the generator. I might got the word off. It's something like that. But you, let me go down here. You stick the pipe through the hole, and then go through the other hole here, and then there's some little clips that you clip the tank in on the side here. So we got her in. And you got your two burners. This is your main burner, and this is the auxiliary burner. It doesn't burn as hot. You can turn it off on, but it won't. This one won't work unless this one is on. So this is more of kind of like for keeping stuff warm. This one on the left. And what else do we got here? So on the tank, let me get a little close up here. Okay, here is a close up. This is the air valve, and this is the fuel valve. And to turn this on, you go up. So basically, and then this one here to keep it closed all the way right. So like righty tighty, lefty loosey, and then you can, you know, loosen it. Still learning this. And then here you have the pump. There's a little hole on the end here. You cover your finger with it, and you want to pump that about 30 or 40 times. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I already had some pressure in there, so I only had to do about 10 there. But still might not work. I still might have to repump it. So when you push this in, you want to make sure your finger's on that and turn to the right. Now this one doesn't turn massively like some of them, so we'll just see how it goes. Okay, take the valve, put it up, open the gas a little bit here. Okay, I'm going to take the pump out, and I'm going to pump it like this, but here. All right, so these old ones, sometimes you got to fiddle a bit, and I do want to get a dual fuel single burner, so I'm hoping to get that in the next couple months. But I'm going to go off camera, pump this up, troubleshoot, and then come back, and we'll try to heat something up. Okay. Wasn't easy, but I got this thing started. So the next part of this video, I will be cooking something up. So we got this far, so let's take a look and see what it looks like outside. Well, I got the thing blocking it, so let's so we made contact with the flame. It definitely takes some fiddling. I like to find somebody here in my neck of the woods, which is Chilliwack, Fraser Valley, that restores these a bit, maybe clean out the lines, or maybe I'll figure out how to clean the lines on my own. I'm not that mechanical, but we'll come back to you tomorrow when we have a little more daylight, and we'll whip something up. All right, so it's been about 5 days owning the stove. I haven't been able to get it lit back up, so I got my Coleman Peak 1 going. I'm finishing off this little canister. It's probably going to fizzle out before it boils, so I'll have to do a switch over. But I'll tell you what I do have coming. Some multi-fuel stove, which I'm going to do an unboxing around Christmas time. So, and this thing is amazing. It's a Coleman, oh, I forget the model. It's whatever the latest multi-fuel 88, something 88, but anyway, it takes the white gas camp fuel, the Coleman camp fuel, and it takes gasoline. Those are the two official fuels you can use with one of those stoves. But I've been going down a rabbit hole watching these multi-gas stoves on YouTube, and you can also burn different fuels like kerosene, the rubbing alcohol, and diesel. But diesel, there is a trick to get it to work, but I'm probably going to stick with the Coleman camp fuel until I run out, and then I'll try some gasoline, just because it's supposed to be cleaner burning. It kind of dirties up some of the instruments and can clog them up, some of the other fuels. So I'll probably be sticking with the camp fuel, but it's a great bug out stove. It's going to be a lot easier to find gasoline than it is to find a lot of other things. So I'll be back when we got a boil here. All right, we got a rolling boil. Just took a few minutes. So these Coleman stoves are great, but I am looking forward to not having to put canisters on a stove. It'll be nice just to fill it up and just go. So we're going to go ahead and have some hot apple cider. I haven't had this for years. I'm going to put it in my Average Joe cup. Average Joe True North, and I'm gonna probably just let this run out because it's just running on fumes right now. So put exactly enough for a cup of beverage there. Let's find a spoon here. Got one from the Monitor Trading Company. They also make these kind of without the, you can buy these just on Amazon. I think I have one, but kind of cool. Comes with a metal knife and a can opener, and some of you guys could probably tell me the other things this does, but let's give that apple cider a stir. And it looks like the fuel is just about to die down on that thing. I just want to make sure it's completely empty. All right, that's pretty good. And it's not too awfully cold here. So sometime around Christmas, or maybe a bit before Christmas, I'm gonna do the new stove I got coming in the mail. Should be here. Actually, it won't be before Christmas. It'll be slightly after Christmas, I believe. So 28th, I think. So, but anyway, by New Year's, my plan today was to use the double stove and make a full, like, English style breakfast, but we're going to save that for around New Year's. So I will see you guys then, and I'll see you sometime before to do an unboxing. So you guys have a nice holiday. Hope you guys are doing great. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll see you guys in a few. Bye.